What's going on, guys? Y'all sent me a video from, I think this is Optimus. Says EA is being this soft and banning you should be illegal. Okay. All right. I don't really know what's going on, but I'll discover it right in front of you guys with you. Let's find out.
Talking about a situation.
Hold on. The audio might be a little bit, lagging. Give me 2 seconds. Make sure it's working the right way. Okay. Let me know if you guys can hear it.
All right.
And check out Optimus, his channel in full. Link should be in the description.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel. And man, today we're going to be talking about a situation involving Electronic Arts, or EA, where they have allegedly permanently banned a player from their EA account with all of their games because the player typed STFU, I guess, in a game chat toward another.
Shut the F up. They got banned for saying that? That's crazy.
Player or whatever, you know, this was seen as some sort of like violent, aggressive, toxic, I guess,
That's
chat
crazy.
or whatever. You know, it violated the EA terms of play, terms of service. Whatever 70-page, you know, legal document they make you sign to play your favorite video games. Okay, so it's just more or less an example to me, man, of just how soft video games have really gotten. You know, I know everyone likes to say things like, "Oh, bro, kids today, they wouldn't survive a Modern Warfare 2 lobby, bro. They could never do that OG Xbox Live chat, bro." And I get that sounds cringe, but there really is, in a way, some nuggets of truth in that statement, right? Like
that's big facts. Ain't no nuggets. That's huge facts, fam. Old school video game lobbies, like back when I was really gaming, it got nasty. It got nasty. If you couldn't take some I'm not even going to describe it, some crazy terms, some Keemstar words. Yeah.
Competitive nature and the competitive fun of video games has been stripped down so much. You're not allowed to show any emotion. You're not allowed to say any sort of shit talk or like anything. Now, I would have gotten this whole situation right if, like, you know, the chat came back and it was like, "Hey, dude, you're banned because you said the N-word 7 times. You dropped the guy's home address. You said you were going to burn his family in a pot of boiling water, and you hate his mom." Okay, I would have gotten that. It'd be like, okay, I can kind of see why they don't want this guy playing online games at that rate, right? But I mean, this is according to the message from EA themselves, like according to the like little terms of service notification or whatever. They literally banned him for saying STFU. Like, he didn't even say the word fuck. He just said STFU, and apparently was
That's what kind of world we're living in right now, when you get banned for saying acronyms.
Permanently banned from his EA account. So, and I don't know if this is like a controversial take in a situation like this, right? But I honestly believe that this should be illegal, okay? I think that this should be actually against the law for a company to permanently ban you and revoke all of your access to an account of video games that mostly cost probably $70 and whatnot, right? Ban your access to all of these games you've purchased and whatnot, right? Because you said STFU in a game chat, you know? That should be illegal.
Okay. I do think that that's extreme and it's foul, but damn, telling people what to do with their company is a little crazy. I guess I'm in between a rock and a hard place when it comes to that. I'm just not really down with telling people what to do with their privately owned company. But at the same time, it's pretty disgusting, right? I think that the power really relies on the people. But enough people complain. I'm not saying protest, but you like complain like, "Hey, man, as customers, we don't really like this." It was kind of, you know, foul. I'm sure that they'll create new terms to work around it. If not, then they just foul.
To me. So this,
and also it should be their decision, even though it's foul. It's kind of, because I'm just trying to think of it from my perspective. What if YouTube banned me for saying, "Yeah, nah," I would be mad. But then again, was it in the guidelines? It was in the guidelines already, and I risked it. You gotta take some responsibility as well. But come on, letters is crazy. ST, I almost don't want to say it now. Yeah, that's a little wild. I don't know. I don't know about making it illegal.
I guess is the screenshot
It sounds
that
extreme.
the player got for, their permanent ban. And it says, hey, looks like your EA account broke the rules in the positive play charter. You're now banned. While reviewing the account, we saw an Apex Legends.
Now, what you guys just said in the chat, right? See, my chat is smart as hell. That's a fair compromise. If they gave a refund and gave them all their money back, then yeah, I wouldn't care about the ban. I would not care about the ban. If they gave them a refund, you got all your money back, then yeah, I wouldn't care about the ban. Go to another company, switch games, right? Something, right? As long as you get your money back, then you're not really like screwed.
Legends, you said STFU. We consider this to be harassment. You can no longer play EA games on this account. We have removed your payment details from our system, so you won't get any more charges from us. So apparently we're in a point in gaming now, right? Where you can, like, let's say my Steam account, right? I have fucking like 400 games on Steam, hundreds, if not at this point, thousands of dollars worth of shit in like CS, right? All this stuff. Now, let's say that I guess said STFU in a game chat, right? And then Valve decides to ban me. That would be pretty insane. I'd be pretty goddamn mad, right? Because I don't know if people realize this, but if you get banned from playing like this, they ban your whole account. So you can't play any of the games that you purchased. And it says it right in the message, like you can no longer play any EA games on this account. So let's say this guy went and purchased fucking, every...
They have to never say, yeah, we removed it, so we won't charge you anymore. But all the other games that you paid for, nah, that's where I think it's really foul. Do whatever you want with your company, right? No matter how much I disagree with it, but give the man his money back. Give him his money back. It's not that hard.
Madden game and every, FIFA game or whatever, right? Every Battlefield, all these different games EA has, and they've been on his account. He's now lost access to all of those hundreds, if not thousands of dollars worth of shit that he purchased because EA said, hey, you said a mean word in the chat. You're not allowed to have this. Like, imagine if you went to GameStop, right? And you bought fucking 30 games physically, okay? You just went in there and you cleaned out, right? You did your thing on Black Friday, okay? And you took all those games home, right? And you popped the Call of Duty disc in your PlayStation, and then you call somebody a fucking poop head or whatever in the chat. Imagine if a GameStop employee like fucking kicked your front door in like Jackie Chan or something, right? Walked in there and took all these fucking games that you bought out of your house and out of your console, looked you in the face and said, hey, by the way, you're done playing. We're taking all this shit back. You called that dude a poop head. That's harassment. And then they just left. You'd be like, hey, why did this fucking, wagey just kick my door in and steal all my shit? What just happened here, right? Like,
impossible. Impossible. No way. There's no way. No way that could ever have happened. I lost my mind. And no way. You kicking my door? Man? Yeah, let's move on. Impossible. And then you try to grab some stuff? You ain't gonna just look at me. What world is he in?
This fucking GameStop guru just kicked my door in and stole my property. What just happened? But apparently, if EA does the digital equivalent of that because you said STFU, they feel justified. So, I mean, if you ask me, it's just blatant outright robbery. Like they literally got this guy to play their games and make them money in the long run, right? Even if Apex Legends is a free game, he could have bought skins in the game, could have bought the battle pass, whatever, right? Could have had other games. It should be illegal outright. Like there's no reason why a company should be allowed to revoke your access to the shit you purchased like this. And, this brings up a flurry of other problems. And one of them I'm going to talk about right now. This is what happened.
See? This is the issue with going digital. I said this too. When everybody started doing all the online gaming, I was like, what if they ban you? Right now, I still literally have old PlayStation games in my closet. I got my old PlayStation sitting right there too. Just sitting there. Just sitting there. But I still have the games. Even at this moment, as old as it is, all the dust, I could just wipe it off and play old Batman games right now, years into the future. Right? That's the benefits of having a disc. When it's digital, yeah, you out of luck.
Happens when we continue to push all media into a digital forum, dude. Now I get it. Digital games are just so much more convenient a lot of the time, right? You don't have to have, a disk drive in your PC. You don't have to have a rack to hold all of your physical game cases and whatnot, right? I get that. But you literally do not own the games that you're playing if you purchase them digitally. People don't realize that a lot of the time. You would think logically, like if you're spending $70 on an EA game digitally, like let's say you're going to go buy Madden, right, on their fucking store. You'd think that for $70, you own that copy of Madden. But no, you don't. You essentially own a really cool, unique license and permission from the company to play the game until they take it off the servers or until they ban your account, whatever it may be, right? Until the company decides you're no longer playing the game. That's when you.
Same thing with movies. I used to be a big DVD guy, right? I could show y'all the Dark Knight franchise DVD pack, still in my closet. I got a lot of collectible stuff in my closet. Anyway, I digress. Right, still in my closet. Right, but I remember I stopped buying DVDs because I was like, it's on streaming platforms. I could just go on Netflix or whatever and go and check it out. Wrong. You know how many times I go and look for something that was on Netflix and they took it down? Just because. How many times I'm like, damn, man, it was this show I really like. Let me see what's streaming it. Nowhere. Nowhere, as in I can't stream it on any platform. Sure, would have been nice to buy a DVD set for my favorite TV shows or movies, right? What if Hulu takes down Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Angel? I can't watch it once a year like I do every year. That's tradition. Gotta watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Angel, entire franchise, the whole series. Once a year. Same thing with Yu Yu Hakusho.
You own it is for that length of time. And then, of course, if companies like EA, which everybody already knows EA is a garbage, slimy company in the first place, right? You got a company like EA that has essentially you in a chokehold like this. They're already scamming people back in the day with physical copies. You think they're not pulling some rip-off shit with your digital media too? And this is a perfect example. They literally did it to this guy. Because he said fucking STFU in a game chat, bro. Like, if they heard me on, like, certain games like CS2, I sound like Draymond Green arguing with people in that shit, dude. Like, the trash talk is incredible. Now, of course, this is all kind of, it's been a years-long trend. It's not like this is all just overnight, right, where you can't say shit like this in games anymore. We've been going down that road for a while. We're all, well, you shouldn't be mean to people in video games, man. That's not very nice. If your teammate's going 1-14, you shouldn't call him a dog shit moron and tell him to delete his fucking game off his hard drive to save himself space, man. That's too mean, man. We don't want these normies who can't play the game not playing the game.
My older brother keep begging me to get on certain games with him. Yo, come on, man. I need somebody that's a good player. Nah. I seen the way you talk to your teammates, nigga. Nah, I seen you play NBA 2K with my cousin. And when he was stinking it up, you was getting him. You made him log off the game, bro. No, I don't want to change how I view you. So I prefer not to play competitively online with my older brother. Right? He'd be wow.
Anymore and ruining our stats for shareholders. Now, it makes you wonder, like, what's the point in even having competitive play in the first place, right? Like, and to be fair, we don't know if this guy was even playing in competitive. We don't know what was going on, right? But I mean, these games, this first off is like a mature rated video game. You know what I mean? Like, this is not a video game intended for children. I mean, people are getting shot, people are getting blown up, right? Why are we fucking censoring swear words essentially in a game that's meant for 27-year-old men and whatnot who are done fucking working their 9 to 5 to come home and play? Now, obviously, every M-rated game has children in the audience, right? Because people still buy the games for their kids. But even then, like, that really comes down to being on the parents, man. Like, you don't want your little Billy seeing somebody say STFU in a video game chat or call somebody a piece of garbage, then get your kid a copy of fucking Animal Crossing and sit him in the corner and shut him up, okay? Because this is a video game for adults, man. I like it. That's what really does make sense. Like, we're playing a video game where people literally fucking die. I mean, people get...
Yeah, Yeah, nah, that's crazy. This is a video game for adults. Like, how the hell are they banning you for typing out letters? And that's harassment. People are soft. They could never have played Duke Nukem. Never. I had no business playing Duke Nukem. None. I was way too young to be playing that game. Wow. Heard they making a live action. Don't ruin it. Y'all seen what y'all did to Max Payne. I'm just saying. Seen what they did to, what was it, Zoom? Yeah, I think it was Zoom. Doom. I said so. Doom. Yeah, Doom. I was thinking Dune in my mind at first, but Dune is that other one. That's the remake of that old joint based on a book. Anyway, I digress. Video game movies never work out.
Shot. People are getting blown up. There's like crazy fucking
Resident Evil, trash. I hated it. Silent Hill, garbage. Garbage.
You know, people are scanning through the walls as Bloodhound and mowing each other down, but apparently saying, shut the fuck up. It's like, it's criminal enough that like you're no longer allowed access to the game. I don't know. Like, it doesn't even make sense at this point what they're doing, right? It just more or less comes off as EA basically just robbing some guy. And, you know, if they can do it to this guy, they're going to do it to another guy. And, you know, if they do it to that guy, they're going to do it to another guy. I mean, EA probably feels empowered now. I'm sure a lot of these companies do. Now, let me address this because this is the most pathetic bootlicking, like just corny shit I've ever seen, really. Like, there are people actually, unironically, 100% genuinely defending EA in this situation. Okay. Now, the two arguments that I've seen for why this was like,
I'm not defending EA. I think they wrong as hell. I just don't feel comfortable telling a company what to do. I think that we could share our opinions. I'm kind of uncomfortable protesting too as well. I just, but sharing your personal opinion, I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. My personal opinion is this is wrong. Foul, over the top. They woke as hell. But I feel like it's woke to tell a company what to do with their company as well. So I hope that's not one of the arguments he's making.
Like based for EA to basically steal from this guy. Number one is because he, quote unquote, actually did violate the rules by saying STFU. Yeah, I guess if you violate the rule that says you're not allowed to look to your right on Sunday, you still violated the rule. It doesn't mean that it's still a valid rule that makes any fucking sense. It doesn't mean that people shouldn't be like mad or questioning the rule because it's fucking dumb. But of course, you know, critically thinking for more than 2 seconds for a lot of these EA bootlickers is just, you know, that's too much anyway. And then the other reason I'm seeing people like actually defend EA is, oh, but bro, you signed the terms of service. You literally agreed to this. Knowing damn good and well, nobody reads terms of services. And yeah, you can say, oh, that's the readers and audience's fault and whatnot, but nobody reads this shit. And the fact of the matter is that billion-dollar companies that are sneaking in pussy shit like this to justify stealing hundreds of dollars in purchases from you is fucking pathetic. Like these people who work at like Walmart, essentially, they don't work for EA. Their parents don't work for EA. Their family doesn't work for EA, but they're defending EA with their fucking lives as if it's like, you know, oh, well, but you signed the terms of service, man. You signed an agreement.
It's kind of like people stating the obvious. It's not helpful. Like, you ever had that one friend that if you're going through something, they state the super obvious, man, you shouldn't have did that. No, for real. Really, Sherlock? What else? Obviously, I wouldn't be in this conundrum. What else? What else would you recommend? But tell me something that's obvious. I hate that. I hate those people. Say just the same old thing. Yeah, I can't stand it.
Dude. Yeah, is that the case? Because now I'm starting to wish that in the terms of service, they made it legal for us to come take your children out of your house and send them on a rocket ship to Pluto, okay? But hey, it was in the terms of service, man. Hey, when we take little Billy out of the house, you know, hey, it was in the terms of service, bro. Don't know what to tell you. Hey, in this 85-page agreement that you didn't have time to read, it says on page 64 that we can punch you in your ball sack whenever we want to. Like, I have the right legally to come to your house whenever I want and punch you right in your nutsack, man. Oh, but hey, you signed the terms of agreement, man. You signed the terms of service. It's legal for me to steal from you. You signed the 90-page agreement where on page 54 I said I was allowed to legally rob your house. Like, these people don't even fucking put 2 seconds of thought into anything that they say. And they're actually defending a $1 billion company for banning a guy for not even fucking swearing. Like, he if anything, this was the cleanest, most, like, I guess, family-friendly way. He could have even put that message out, right? Because he could have just typed the full thing, or he could.
Nah, there's no law. It was super PG. You know what I think of whenever I hear this? All right, that's what I think of. Diddly diddly. They about to ban diddly. What the diddly diddly diddly? Remember that SpongeBob episode where they was cursing like sailors? They about to ban blue 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 blue. Blue 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 is about to get banned.
Could have just, done what most gamers would have done and just probably called the dude like a hard R or the F slur, or like, cussed at him or made a your mom joke or something stupid, right? But instead of doing all the dumb shit that he could have done there, he just said, shut the fuck up in a like little 4-letter way. Okay. And apparently that was just like the end all be all. We got to take his account out, man. It just really kind of goes to show you where gaming is now, right? Like, these companies, they feel that they can just do whatever the fuck they want to you because, nobody wants to say or do anything to them. Nobody wants to actually fucking hold them accountable. Nobody wants to actually say that it's wrong for them to be able to do this. It's just fucking insane to me, man. So anyway, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here on the.
Can't argue that. You made some valid points. It's just, I still won't feel comfortable telling people what to do with their business because it's a slippery slope. What else? Tell people what to do in their own household. Very, very slippery. That's just my opinion. Everything else, I think he was cooking. I think it's overall foul for this company to do what they did, man. But tell me what you think down in the comment section.